It's time to unite. I am on my way to run a couple errands, like go pay our water bill. And then I'm doing the usual. I'm going out to eat. It would be kind of unusual if I didn't go out to eat. But you never know. One of these vlogs may have nothing to do with me going out to eat, so. I don't know why that man would never reduce his speed. I don't know. But yeah, as far as everything in my life, everything's still alright. Everything's still going good. I have no complaints, no regrets, and you know, I'm just one of them type of people that, you know, I like to be around people. You know, I don't care what type of person. You know, I don't care. You know, I just like to be around people, and just like I was kind of thinking last night, you know, I was thinking on how my life's been so far, and how I've gotten to know, you know, all these you know, awesome people in my life. And honestly, you know, and it's good to analyze all this stuff too, because it can change the way you interact with people and start friendships and stuff. But you know, not that I have trouble making friends or anything like that. By no means is that true. You know, I have over 150, 160 friends on Facebook, and I know all of them to some degree, you know. Some of them are acquaintances, some of them I've been friends with for years, some of them I went to school with, and just all kinds of things, you know. So, so the way I analyzed things last night is whenever I'm in a new situation, and this is probably true for not everybody, but for a lot of people, is when you're in a new situation, when you see people you don't know, it may look awkward at first, because I'm the type of person to just kind of hang out a little bit and kind of feel out, like, for conversations and stuff, for interests and stuff like that, and then maybe I can interject something here or there, and you know, get myself involved in talking that way. I know that's something I'm not totally used to doing, because I'm usually very quiet unless I'm like someone starts a conversation with me or talks to me, you know. So that could be kind of hard to change if we're not used to. But I gotta grow, you know, as a person, you know, as an adult, you know. I gotta kind of learn these things, you know. And it's sad to say, not that, well, I'll just say this, you know, I was raised in a Christian home, and I was raised in church. But on the other hand, some of the worst experiences of my life happened while I was going to church, you know. And it's very hard to deal with because, you know, you think in your mind that, you know, if these people in the church don't have it right, then who the fuck can you trust? You know? And for the longest time, I was passive about it, and I guess I kind of closed myself in as a result of some of these people, you know? I've grown up, you know, in churches where you know, moms and dads let their let their kids like make fun of me, you know, even like during and after, you know, before, during, and after church, you know. And it was sad, you know. So I didn't really get to have very many friends inside the church. As a matter of fact, I was more in with the pastor and the leadership team than I was. You know, the younger kids and teenagers, and that's what made it so bad. Is most of these people, you know, who were making fun were like maybe junior high school age, you know. And I'm not saying everyone in every family was that way, because there's always that one, it seems like, that are genuinely, you know, trying to be nice and everything. But it just seems like you didn't get to see them, you know, at church all the time, you know. I don't know all the circumstances or all the details. I just know what I went through, you know. And it's kind of weird because even when I was going to a Christian school, you know, I've been at a Christian school from 4th grade all the way to freshman in high school. And not all of my experiences were bad. I'll give that all the way right now, you know. I had some of the funnest times in my life then, you know. Because there was some honestly cool people in higher grades that were actually more friendly than the people I was going to class with, you know. And I desperately wanted to advance or jump ahead so I can be with those people, but, you know, of course that was never going to happen, you know. I kept failing, you know, in classes because of all the rejection and all these issues. So it wasn't all fun. I remember being a freshman in high school. It was my first, maybe second year after they built the new addition high school at the time. But I remember being tripped down the stairs on purpose. And I ain't talking a few steps from the edge. I'm talking about from the very top of the stairs. You know, someone put their leg out, you know, in front of mine, and then someone behind me pushed me. And yeah, I took quite a tumble. And I didn't bother going to the principal or anything. I just felt like if I did, it was just going to, you know, maybe continue or whatever. But I ended up doing something that I don't regret to this day. You know, I think it was like the next day or something, we had like band or something, and I went to those people, and I told them straight up, look, you don't have to ask forgiveness for what you've done, but I forgive you anyway, because I think that's the right thing to do. And they didn't say anything, so that was the end of it, you know. And I kind of just walked away and then went on about, you know, went on about my day, you know. And it might have been different if I had broken any bones or anything like that, but other than being bruised up, you know, I wasn't really hurt that bad, or you know, had any broken bones or anything like that. So that's kind of where I've been, and that's kind of the reason why I do things the way that I do now, you know, as an adult, because it's taken me years to figure out that people aren't really so bad. They're not really so bad at all, you know, because, you know, I'm at the point now where I'll say hi to strangers and stuff like that, you know, and sometimes friendship just out of that, you know. That's how I'm so successful as a free company leader in the game that I'm playing, because of all these experiences and reaching out, trying to make an alliance with people, and doing stuff as a group. So that's kind of where I am right now. But anyway, I am at Aurelio's right now. I'm going to get something to eat. I'll be back later, and I'll talk some more on this subject, and maybe talk about some other stuff. So I will speak to you later. Great mates. Just got done with Aurelio's, and I am full. Whew. As usual. Man, I can tell you right now, I can't think of a single time I have ever been at Aurelio's since they have been open that I've had a bad or mediocre experience. Their pizza is just that good, just that consistent. I will always sing their praises as long as they continue to be great, you know. I love their rewards program. You know, you get so many points based on how much you spend, and then after you rack up so many points, you get like $2.50 off, $5 off, $7.50, even up to $10 off a meal, you know, if you let your points accumulate. And I usually don't go over $7.50. I usually cash out like at $5 every time. Yeah, I'm going the back way home. That's why they're a little jittery there, because going over the railroad tracks, and I'll be going over some again up here. But yeah, it really is just a great place to go, and I can't thank them enough for being open, you know, because when that place was Pizza Inn, I mean, it's almost like they got to where they weren't even trying. I mean, they had buffet, you know, there also, and everything, but it just was not the same at all. And I just did not care for the place at all, you know. I've only been to Pizza Inn maybe 6 times total, and that was all like more towards the end, you know, on their last leg type thing. But man, ever since Aurelio's opened, my God, their pizza is good. Everything sings together in harmony, man. I'm talking about the sauce, the cheese, the toppings they put on. They really put some thought into what stuff are going to taste like when they put all the ingredients together, because I have not had a bad combination of anything there. Anything at all, you know. And it's just a fantastic place to go to. But yeah, I can sing their praises all day, so let's change the subject. I'm currently on my way to the water company because I gotta pay the water bill. That's just gonna be an in and out thing, so I'll be in and out quick. Going over some railroad tracks. Boing, 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 boing. Yep. Gotta get the water bill paid. We've only been behind on all of our bills maybe like one time since I've taken over the finances of the house, and man, that was a pain in the butt to kind of get through. But we're kind of sort of back on track now. I guess we got the biggest one, you know, paid up, which is our mortgage. So that's caught up. Not that I want to tell you all of our financial stuff, because you know it's really none of your business. But I'll talk about some of it. You know, just like I gotta go pay the water bill, and I'm doing that right now. It's gonna take just a little bit to get there, because it's past our house and up the road a little bit. So that's what we gotta do. But yeah. This is kind of my life in a nutshell, man. I got to take care of my great-grandmother. She's 93 years old. You know, I got to take care of her full time. I play MMOs and other games. Usually I like to do other games when I'm not really into the MMO thing at the moment, but so far, since I've become a free company leader in Final Fantasy 14, I have no desire to quit or take a break. You know, I want to be online as much as I can to help out, contribute to grow the free company and everything else. So that's what I do with the majority of my time. You know, and I very rarely get caught up on TV. Just like last night, I watched Monday Night Raw, and I still got the rest of the Monday night stuff to watch, like Supergirl, Scorpion, stuff like that. And then tonight, I know I'm not going to be watching some of that because there's I have a wedding to be a part of tonight. And yeah, a wedding in the game, not in real life. But yeah, so that's gonna take up my time tonight. But yeah, that's where I am right now. I'm a gamer. I take care of my grandmother. You know, I run a computer business out of the home, where I do, you know, websites and stuff like that. So that's what funds me at least a little bit. It ain't much though. I'm gonna have to stop in the auto body and get that rust situation checked out on my car, because I don't want to get all up in the frame. If it gets in the frame, I lose the car, and I can't have that. Well, I'm at the street where the water company is at, so I'm gonna get there, park, get out, and get rid of the bill, and then be on my way home. It really is a simple thing to do. So what I'll do is I'll go in here, right around the building. Go up here and park. And I will be right back. See, that wasn't too bad, was it? Just in and out. Just to go home. Yay. Whew. Alright, now it's time to go home, and we're not that far from home. Well, I guess the thing I can say about today and everything about the vlog is treat people well, they'll treat you well. Eat, drink, and be merry. Just know your limits. Be yourself. Don't be afraid of what other people are thinking or doing. Because if you're not comfortable being you in front of anyone else because of whatever reason, you're doing yourself a disservice. You're not allowing yourself to grow as a person. You know, and I just noticed that, you know, you can't use that you're shy as an excuse forever. Only you can come out of that, learn how to make friends, get to know people, and who knows, you just may find the one that's right for you. So that's where I'm at. I ain't really worried about getting anybody, but if it happens, hey, I'm cool. I'm cool with that. So, Grandmites, I will talk to you later. Peace out.